Howdy, 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 and welcome to the stream. I actually decided to try and do an actual fade out in the middle of a song for once. Hope it comes out alright. So, yeah, tonight we're gonna do, like I said on Twitter, we're gonna do a little bit of Sword and Shield stuff, because Isle of Armor came out. I got impatient and did the story early, oops. But if nothing else, I have other save files I'm gonna go through the DLC story for. So, you know. But right now it's mainly just catching the new Pokemon, because I found out that even if you transfer the Pokemon up from home, they don't get registered into your armor dex immediately. So you have to actually go and catch them. That's a little something for those who haven't taken the plunge into the DLC just yet. Also, I will restore the music in just a moment, because for whatever reason, my computer and OBS is not playing nice with the Switch adapter. It's worked fine for the most part until just I started streaming on the regular again. But you get the visual, but not necessarily the audio. I did double check on the recorded version back the other day, and yeah, no audio when I did the shiny checks. So I'll put on some background music a little bit. It's all gonna be Pokemon themed. And then about 7 o'clock, we're gonna have the Thespian Talk showing, and that's when I'm gonna shut up and let myself speak for an hour. Myself, Rosenthorn, and Scolopendra, who he would be happy with this because his boy's in here. Scolipede is his favorite Pokemon, so which I guess is kind of, yeah. That goes without saying. So yeah, enough blabbing. I'm gonna pop over here now. And again, I'm not showing any sound or anything. I mean, I can hear it on my TV over here, which is the only way I can hear anything. But I'm not seeing any bars going up. If you watch this and you're like, oh, well, you're just doing this thing, you need to do this thing, please tell me what that thing is. That's all I ask. But yeah, I'll keep an eye on the time. When it gets close to 7, I'll just swap over to the Thespian Talk and do all that stuff. It'll be nice, good fun. But for now, I'm basically, yeah, look at this, the little Fletchinder and Choodle are everywhere. At least in this section. And you'll notice one of the first things, if you haven't been watching like some of the PokeTubers I've been watching, you could have your lead Pokemon follow you around after a certain point. And yeah, my Aegislash is shiny, because of course it is. There's the thing. But yeah, there are 151 Alolan Diglett. You'll find the first one automatically, and then you have to go and actually search out the others. I've got about half of them so far. I think over half. I've got like 60 something left, and yeah, I work fast. But they're all over the island. I've cleared out several sections, and it is so good. The next one I find, you'll see what I mean. But when you find when it'll say there's this many left in this section here, and all of that really good stuff. So that's a major help. Look around. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? My dumbass forgot to put on the music again. Oops. So I am going to start with this, and then we'll keep going. Now, adjust this just a tiny bit. There we go. Okay. Oh. Did I startle you there? But yeah, I kind of like this. I'm guessing it's about the same size as the regular wild area. Oh. I was just tap. Sometimes you just tap A. You don't realize you're coming up on something. Which, it's not a bad way to go around. Especially since I tend to forget some. Oh, hey. Hi. Oh my gosh. I saw the most awesome Pokemon ever. Yeah, I'll pay you 100 watts. Ah, Magnemite. Yeah. And of course, a lot of these that you can bring up, you can also breed them real quick. But where's the fun in that? I'll save my breeding for when I'm Masuda methoding. Yes, if you're just joining, hello. A sprig of cereal. Oh, mints in the wild. I like this. Oh, hey, it's a Diglett. Diglett returned to its trainer. 11 more in the soothing wetlands. Yeah, so see what I mean there? Oh. And that's why you gotta comb through all these at least 2 or 3 times, because sometimes it's hard to see the little Alolan Diglett hairs. But most of them so far haven't been too hard to find. Just kind of laying around out there. And I'm going in a small circle here, I know that. So far, I haven't run into one that's been hiding in the tall grass. So, I mean, I don't know if there have been any. Oh, hi, Bouffalant. Oh, no! Bouffalant and Tauros are in this expansion. Sunlight is harsh. I ran into a Ditto earlier on one of the outlying little islands, small islands around here, and it ended up being faster than me. So, and you can imagine my surprise. I go to use Sacred Sword, and the Ditto's like, no, I'm going to transform first. Fuck! I think I just ended up running because I didn't want to deal with it. Oh, hey, here you are. Da-da-da! Lilligant, hi, how you doing? Oh dear. Come on. And of course, while I'm looking for all these other Diglett, I'm catching like other Pokemon that I haven't, that I have to recapture anyway. Hey, Emolga, come on down. Little flying squirrel little shit. I remember how much trouble you gave people in Unova. But I have quick balls, so it's fine. If all else fails, this Aegis Slash has False Swipe, so I think I'm good. Yeah, the story for me, it took just maybe 2 or 3 hours to get to the story portion of this. But your mileage may vary depending on when you go in, what your levels are, that sort of thing. So, yeah. Alright, I have not caught you yet for this file, so. There we go. 1, 2. No! Okay then. Spore. Oh, fuck you. Should have given him a Lumberry. That's okay, though. Ooh, Rage Powder. Oh my goodness, I'm glad I didn't wake up because I clicked the wrong damn thing. I want you. Solar Beam. Oh boy. Come on, wakey wakey. Thank you. And here comes the Solar Beam. Boom. Oh, pff. It's but a flesh wound. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. On my display, it doesn't look like it, but there's like a sliver left. Looks like it's just going with 0 HP, and I know it's not. Okay. I really should stock up on Ultra Balls. I do put a lot of stock in the Quick Ball strategy, so. What do you have to say about them? Pokemon puffs poisonous spores at its foes. Spores aren't washed off quickly, they'll grow into mushrooms wherever they land. Oh dear. A mushroom progenitor. I bet you the Mario Brothers love these guys. White apricorn. I found a bunch of apricorns. I think I got a whole bunch of black apricorns out there too. Did I pick up one of you yet? Oh, you're a Pawnyard. What are you doing here? You're not even a shiny Pawnyard. Yeah, plonk. There's some fungus among us. Here we are. A wild venipede. Alright, quickly now. Oh! I don't even need the sound to know that was a crit. And also, we now know what the XP charm does. It's basically an always-on lucky egg. It's a lucky egg that's always active. So, for the whole team. So that's pretty good. I don't need it so much now, considering I have all the XP candies that I need, but... I am not interested in you. Go away. Oh, alright. And let's get you all leveled up. Venipede is evolving! I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to use it in battle. Well, I just don't plan to. Scolipede latches onto its prey with the claws on its neck before slamming them into the ground, jabbing them with its claws' toxic spikes. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, let me toss these guys in here. Well, guy and girls. Onward! Hey, Tangela. It's the ball of blue spaghetti! Ooh. Sometimes you get a good run of critical captures. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. No. This are... Does not stop even if... Oh, wow. Pokemon's true appearance remains a mystery. Alright. Does it have the move that I need it to have? Nope. Needs ancient power. Well, I can take care of that relatively quickly in a moment. That's a big ass mushroom. Hmm. Oh. Oh, there you are. Detona. The Detona 500. Four more Diglett in here. Okay. And a Passimian. Don't need the Passimian, but... yeah, sometimes you'll find some of these Alolan Diglett on some of the little islands that are around here as well, and it's like, how do you get out there? I mean, you just burrow that deeply underground and just come up and hope for the best? Okay. I'm jamming to the music now. Oh, hey, a tree. It's not just berries you get out of these. You can get apricorns, too. Yeah, if there's one thing about the camera for this particular section in the wild area and all of that, is just, it's... You get to feel and see the limitations of the camera through this section. It's like, oh, E.T. Oh, hey! A little fungus among us. Damn. One keeps buzzing and is like, well, what? Oh. Oh, I already caught one of these before. Okay. Or a registered one, I guess. Galarica Twigs. Those are part of the key to evolving Galarian Slowpoke. Oh, wait. I was about to make Steven Universe reference, and I can't because it doesn't apply. Oh, random fishing spot, okay. Wah, wah. Okay, I guess even if I can't see it, it'll happen. Fishing, yay! And Aracuda. All right. I still do not really worry about you right now, Aracuda. Oh well. Does not appear to be any Diglett over here though, so. Hey, a carpfish. Well, let's check the next area. We'll find more. Training Lowlands. Gonna go down in that water? I don't think so. Not from here, at least. 12 more Diglett in this area. Okay. Oh, hi, Scyther. Just don't hug me, alright? Don't hug me, I'm scared. Wait. No, that doesn't make any sense. Gotcha. Da! Da, Comrade Diglett. Okay, I guess we're gonna fish now. Oh, there's a pincer literally right there. Because Lash is worrying about battling well. Don't worry about it. I'm just, like, yeeting Pokeballs at it and everything, so you don't have to worry too much. Pokemon judge one another based on pincers. Thicker, more impressive pincers make for more popularity with the opposite gender. That has very much my cock's bigger than your cock vibes. A revival herb. Oh, there you are. And yet, da 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 da. Sometimes just running around while continually pressing the button helps. Hi. A wild herdier. Oh, Miltank. They gave they gave Jiggle physics. Why? I suppose I shouldn't complain. It is basically just a cow. A wild cow carrying milk, like in a glass jar. I'm okay. Oh, wrong button. All right. Oh, this, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call an Ash Ketchum catch. As we all know how easily he caught those 30 Tauros in the anime. Throws a Safari Ball, Tauros comes in. Safari Ball, Tauros. Safari Ball, Tauros. 30 times. So when it starts whipping itself with its tails, it's gonna come and it's going to wreck your shit. It's gonna wreck shop on everything. And it's gonna wreck shop on you and everyone you love and even people you don't love. You will just... Oh, hey, Lillipup. Hey, little buddy. Here's a little puppy. Easy a pupper. Yay! Ah. This... Oh wait, why do I don't need to add Lillipup because I already got the other two. Send Lillipup to the box. I got momentarily distracted because somebody had to mention she was getting in the shower. Gee, I couldn't tell you who that might be. Nah, it's okay. Somebody saw me. Oh, hi. You're one big mother. Not motherfucker, just a mother. Even though she's carrying a baby, she's swift. Like the coursing river. Oh! Ta-da! 8 more Diglett here, huh? Don't whip your tails up yet, buddy. Alright. Well, hello, little star. How are you? I can't tell because you have like this one orb for a face, and I can't read its expression. But I can capture it really quickly, that's for sure. Oh yeah, this little guy's gonna evolve. You visit a beach at the end of summer, you'll be able to see groups of Staryu lighting up in a steady rhythm. Cool! I have a water stone. Here we are. I've been holding on to a whole bunch of stones. So many Pokemon are going to be stoned tonight. Let me tell you. And they're gonna be feeling real good. Like this Starmie. I bet you Starmie feels real good right now. After getting stoned. This Pokemon has an organ known as its core. This organ glows in 7 colors when Starmie is unleashing its potent psychic powers. Ooh. Etona. Wait, Pierce, what the hell are you doing here? He's about to get... Okay. I don't know why Piers is here. This does not seem like a da-da-da-da-da. Guess I've already been there. Oh, I have not been over here yet, though. Hello, little Diglett. 5 more up here. Alright, cool. Oh, Gardevoir den. Maybe later. D. Yay! Like the King D. Or is it day? Could be day, could be D. Well, I think the little thing's trying to say my name! 3 more Diglett. My, how the time flies. Let's go up. The Challenge Road. I don't remember if I got all the Diglett here. Someone's gotta be coming. Oh, hey, Skarmory. Get down here. Alright, I did catch one of you already. Alright. Wasn't quite sure if I had or not. It's Rock Dog. Don't think you can pet the rock doggo. Pet the rocky doggo. Oh, Mindfu. Mein Fu fights for you. I don't know. Damn, I'm loving getting all these crits with the quick balls. They're almost as good as master balls. At least when it comes to like regular just catching. Pokédex updated. Yay! Okay, I'm up to 167. I think there's supposed to be like 200 or so. But I'm close. Granted, that also counts all of the... Oh, Azurill. Alright. Army can be swapped out. Nope. Let's see. Hey, little buddy. 3 more on Challenge Road. Okay. That's not bad. Not too bad, and they all add up. Rock and roller! Totally rock and roller. I don't need you, so you can go on. Go play happily. Alright. I think I cleared out this area earlier. Always good to double check. Camera, stop fucking around. Ah, okay, there we go. Have I checked over here? Have I picked up one of you yet? Yes, I have. Okay. There you are. 2 more. Yeah, it's something I've noticed that most of the Diglett you'll find are like along walls and borders and such, where a lot of the foliage will grow. Now, they're not all there. Sometimes they'll be like out more in the middle of the areas or what have you. So, but I've noticed they mostly grow towards the sides. Is there a way to get down there? Not appear to be. I could also be completely wrong. No way to get over to that. Okay. I haven't shaken this. Alright, let's see what we got. White apricorn, okay. Two key berries and a white apricorn, okay. Oh, hey, little buddy. More Diglett and the turning Lowlands. Yay. Okay. What's in here? Brawler's Cave. I cleared that out earlier. Okay. Are we up here? Anybody up there? Maybe? No? I don't see anybody up there. No, I am not in the mood to get gored by Tauros today. Thank you. Honeycomb Sea. Oh. I never got that TR? Huh. Okay, there has to be one around here. Luminous Moss. Cool. That's the, yeah, that's the Gardevoir one. Okay. Oh. Suddenly absorb bulb. Okay. Piers, what the hell are you doing out here? did you get out here? Oh, I think I answered that earlier, didn't I? Ooh, dragon scale. I know what that's for. And yes, the relevant... Oh, no. Sharpedo coming, Sharpedo coming. Coming on me. Coming on me. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's over here. You know, with the idea of Diglett burrowing deep enough underground and then coming up on an island, how would they know where to come up at that point? Oh, hey. Oh, hi, Cedra. Fancy meeting you here. Just chillin'? Just chillin' out here in the Pokemon World version of the Isle of Man. Well, that's nice. You're in the Pokeball. Or not. And it's at this point at which I say, ha ha. Pulse of a dragon. Laser focus. Oh dear. Now there is something. Green beast, heal, dusk. Live underwater. We'll go with this. Why not? And it's a crit too. Will it work? Yep. I'll take it. Males that raise the offspring. While Cedra are raising young, the spines in their backs secrete thicker and stronger poison. Ah, cool. Yeah, they're like, don't you touch my little baby horsey. It's almost that time. Almost time for Thespian Talk to go live and everything. And while it does the thing here, I'll put out all the other stuff on the social media. But give me just a couple of moments to clear up this area a little bit. See what's over here. What's in this den? This might be the first thing I do when I come back. Oh, Starmie Den. Cool. Alright. Can I get out over there? I wonder. Huh. Oh, nope. Like I hit a barrier. That invisible game barrier. It's an island. Why can't you just let us go all the way around the island? Oh, no, 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 no. And, oh, a Porygon. I'm not even touching it. Oh, Jeebus, dude, slow down. Porygon's data. Ooh. First artificial Pokemon to be created via computer programming. Very much a distinction to be made there. I'll send him to a box for now. Alright. We'll do a quick Cramormatic and then... Alright, what do we want to combine? What's down here? What? Just... Okay, Dragon Scale. Alright, so... Oh, wow. Okay. Red, blue, red, blue. 2 red and 2 blue. Let's see what we get. It automatically saves. That's good. What do we get? A netball. Okay. Nah. We won't worry about that. So... save it up here, and... Let me just stop that for the moment. And, yeah, so it is time for the Thespian Talk. So I'm going to shut up, and I will let the show go. Where is the thing? I need to make sure I have the proper time on this one. About an hour 19, give or take. So I need to set that up real quick. That way I know just how long. Okay, so it's an hour 18. Okay, so there we go. I got my timer set up. So yeah, if you're here and you're ready to do the Thespian Talk, hey, no problem. I'm doing it live here, and if you're watching this on the VOD, then, well, I mean, hopefully you've watched it elsewhere too. But this is just another place you can watch it or listen to it, and whatever the case. And if you'd like to go back and listen to it later, or if you just want to have it in another place and not have to rely on me remembering to do this, it's on your favorite podcast apps. All right, so yeah, I'll shut up and I'll start talking. Enjoy.
The following show contains views and opinions that may not be suitable for all audiences. Audience discretion is advised.
This week on Thespian Talk, we talk about things, stuff. We finally get back to that long list of memeable things, and we talk a little bit about wrestling. Yeah, guess who's co-hosting this week? All that and more this week. Stick around. Howdy, everybody, and welcome to Thespian Talk. I, of course, am your host, Gomer the Ranting Thespian. With me this week is Scolopendra.
Hello, I've got the tea.
He has definitely got the tea. And we also have Rosenthorn.
Hi, I'm mad.
Aren't we all mad here?
Yeah. We're
I guess
all
to
mad
varying
here.
degrees. So since Rosen, you are mad, why don't we start off asking, how was your week?
It was okay. Not much going on.
Yeah. Not much going on. Okay, you said mad. I thought you were like upset and needed to get something out.
No, it's a thing we'll talk about.
Ah, okay. It's something that's gonna pop up naturally. Got it.
It's something I told you about last night that involves my least favorite person. You see where I'm going with this.
I think I do, and
I will save it for later.
You will save it for later. Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh dear. Bear in mind, there are a lot of things that come up during our nightly group get-together, so sometimes it takes me a minute. But I'll get that reminder later. So how about you, Scully? How have you been?
Oh, I've been alright, but oh my god, something just happened an hour ago in the server I moderate. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
So, okay, I want you to keep in mind, this is a fucking Undertale server.
Okay. Undertale. Uh-oh.
Yeah, just keep that in mind, because this should not fucking happen in an Undertale server.
Okay.
So, okay, we've got a serious discussion channel for, like, politics and shit.
Yeah.
Because people wanted to discuss it, so, you know what, why not? And anyway, I mean, most everyone's cool, except we've had this one dude who's been kinda prone to being, like, you know, kind of an enlightened centrist devil's advocate.
Oh, no.
And he was always prone to sea lioning. Today he decided, okay, the discussion was on whether or not we should be destroying Confederate statues, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, he started being like, oh my god, it's part of America's heritage, and, like, this is America's pride of being destroyed, and it's like, we should be taking down slaveholders' statues if they were one of the founding fathers. And, you know, he decided to be all, everyone has good and bad in them. I mean, then he decided to start defending Hitler.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
So,
It's the blues.
Yeah. So, yeah, we banned him. It was a long time coming, and it's like, man, I feel vindicated because I've been kind of pushing to kick this dude out for a while, but he hadn't technically broken the rule.
Yeah.
Well, this time he did. Broke
Oh,
Discord's
yeah.
TOS. I think he broke Discord's TOS, in fact.
Oh, wow. Wait, defending Hitler
Yeah.
is against Discord's TOS?
I think so. I mean, if maybe it's just outright neo-Nazism. This guy was just being a devil's advocate, but nah, we don't even want that in that server.
And rightly so. Just
Yeah,
That was-
what the fuck?
that was going to amuse me. It's like, you can't defend Hitler on Discord. That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, you shouldn't, unless you really believe in him. And if you do believe in him, what are you doing here? Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like, just
What are you doing in an Undertale server? Like, oh my god.
Yeah. Just, God, Undertale would not have been allowed in Nazi Germany. It just wouldn't. Oh,
Yeah.
god damn. But, yeah, so, as for me in my week, it's been a thing. I've started streaming a regular schedule again. I've been doing I'm doing a schedule of Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. Central Time. Just did one last night. Been doing this Pokémon Silver randomizer, and so far I've gotten pretty lucky with some of the things I've come across. Like, first night I did it, I came across an Umbreon, which of course I captured immediately. And then last night's stream, I came across both of the mythicals that were available up to Generation 2. So I have available a Mew and a Celebi.
That's pretty awesome.
Yes, the randomizer gods were good to me for those. However, the randomizer also liked to give certain Pokemon like Aurora Beam and fucking Ancient Power of all things. Which, granted, some of my Pokemon ended up getting too, but just Jabus. Sometimes they make it really brutal.
Yeah.
But yeah, so and the day after the day this goes live, I'm actually going to use Wednesday nights to showcase new episodes of this show, and as it goes live everywhere else, it will go live on Twitch as well for showing on there, and that'll probably finish out the stream, considering how long these episodes have been running lately. But if not, then there's other things, and there's also the day this goes up is when the Isle of Armor DLC drops in Pokemon Sword and Shield, which I've already prepaid. I'm getting it, and I'm gonna have a look at it, and it's gonna be great. And I have some Pokemon that I've been wanting to bring up into Sword, just to kind of evolve or try and do Masuda method with. One of those is a shiny Chansey. I have two of them. One needs to evolve, damn it, because one I got in Let's Go. The other one I think I got in one of the Gen 7, one of the Alola games. and I put it up into home before I evolved it, like a dumbass. But that's okay, because tomorrow I will be better. Oh God. So, are either of y'all looking forward to the DLC, or have you been into Sword and Shield as much?
The thing is, I really like Sword and Shield, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time with all the Animal Crossing stuff and the other games I'm playing right now.
Yeah.
I'm also kind of just distracted at the moment, but I'm trying to fix that because apparently 2 episodes of the podcast, Gomer, you've been on, are missing audio.
Yeah. One of them I'm actually able to help with because I recorded on my end, definitely, and. Well, definitely at least one of them.
We'll talk about this after. But
yeah, it's the joys of podcasting. It's happened with this show too, so So I feel your pain, man.
It's the fact that it's episodes 2 and 3.
Yeah, and I probably ranted somebody to death in at least one of them, or at least ranted. I ranted at something and damaged them at the very least.
Yeah, but let's just get back to focusing on the thing.
Yeah, but yeah. But yeah, and I've been doing. You brought up Animal Crossing. I've been doing mine like daily thing, because I've progressed enough to where I don't have any loan payments anymore. So Tom Nook can get off my nuts. He can go sit on his own nuts. And
he probably can. He's
yeah.
a Tanuki. Those are huge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And so now I just concentrate on the stock market,
Yep.
and so far, according to the turnip profits or whatever, I'm supposed to have a large spike this week, maybe 6% chance sometime between this afternoon, which I've already checked, no, and Friday afternoon, I think, or Saturday afternoon. At some point, it's supposed to be one, and I'm hoping that it's not too early, because I get up probably around 9 or 10 most days, and that gives me only a couple of hours to... I mean, I can take care of myself in a couple of hours, that's fine. Not everybody is going to be up at that point. Like, case in point, Rosen's like 2 hours behind me. So
3. Or wait, you're in Florida. It's 3 hours.
I'm in the taint of Florida, Central Time. So it's 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. People tend to forget that the taint appears in Central Time. Once you get across the river into Jackson County, that's Central Time. So basically, every part of Florida that's under Alabama is Central Time. Easiest way to put it.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So if it's under Georgia, it's Eastern Time. So future tip for everybody else who's wondering, wait, how do you do that? That's how. We're weird. But we're also, it's also like Indiana. I know also has the Eastern Central, because I know like in Gary and in Evansville it's in Central Time. Everywhere else is Eastern Time, and it's like,
Yeah.
couldn't they have just whoever was drawing the time zones initially? Couldn't you have at least gone like straight down, and then you could go from Gary to Evansville and still stay in the same time zone? Because you start in Gary, assuming you're going straight south. You could go down to Terre Haute and then go down to Evansville, all in the same time zone. But no, I think they were drunk.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. And Tennessee is not much. Kentucky and Tennessee aren't much better. It's last I checked, it's like this kind of weird cross thing to get down to the Alabama-Georgia border.
Uh-huh.
But what can you do, right? And this has been your week of bitching about time zones. But yeah, speaking of things to bitch about, this morning, I'm stuck having to use the regular desktop Twitter because for whatever reason, TweetDeck runs slower than moles' asses in January.
Oh boy.
And so whenever I see something pop up like from the site on the site's Twitter or whatever, which thankfully and very handily pops up in one of the automated feeds on my own Discord server, so I know when things happen. And so I see it pop up on the Twitters, and normally I would take TweetDeck, I'd go and all right, tweet, retweet, boom, there you go. Can't do that as easily because TweetDeck, as I said, slower than moles' asses in January. So I'm on the regular one, so I get to see, the little sidebar with all the trends and everything. And lately, they've been the ones they've been the similar ones all the weeks, Another pig kills an unarmed black person for no reason. Another white person is trying to call the cops on a black person for existing while black, that sort of thing. Trump does something stupid and or evil. But then, this morning, I saw the words, white blessing.
What?
Yeah, white blessing. And one of the tweets I saw featured a video, which is a discussion between white pastor Louis Giglio? I don't know. Dan Cathy, the white CEO of Chick-fil-A, and yes, I am making a distinction because this is important, and black rapper Lecrae, I think is how you pronounce it. It was touted as an honest conversation about race and the church. Why the CEO of Chick-fil-A needs to be there, I don't know, but okay. I mean, if you're going to have a pastor talk with any person of color about race in the church, just have the two. You don't need the CEO of a chicken company that uses pickle brine in their chicken to be there. But I digress. So during the conversation, the pastor said this: "We understand the curse that was slavery, but we miss the blessing of slavery, that it actually built up the framework for the world that white people live in."
Stop.
That's all there is. That's the whole quote. That's the whole ass quote.
What the fuck?
So he's saying, in essence, slavery was a blessing because we, white people, have this world. Never mind the fact that we subjugated and we tortured and we drove down all of these black people for being black, by the way. They did nothing else except be born a different skin with a different skin color. But white people back then are like, oh, hey, these black people, okay, they can work out in the sun, they can do all this. And the mental gymnastics they went through, they still do it today. Like, oh, they lived in Africa where it's hotter here, where it's just as hot as, say, South Carolina. And they don't want to get sweaty because they think they're above that. Because, they were fucking wimps. So, I'm like, oh, we'll put out these other people and we'll make them do it. And we'll force them to have kids with us and take their babies. And, yeah, a lot of fucked up shit. But it was a blessing. No! It was not a blessing. No. Especially not for the majority of people who, rightly, would go up and slap this pastor in the face for it, metaphorically or physically. Just, no, dude. You wrong. Slavery was a curse.
Very much.
Yeah.
It's that Simpsons meme. How can I make this about me?
Yeah. Just, God.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, you stupid white honky, shut up. That's just, god damn. White blessing my ass. Yeah, you want a white blessing? You want a white blessing? Here, let me go find your wife. I'll give her a white blessing. Yes, that is a reference to what you think it is, and yes, that is disgusting. I fully admit that's disgusting. But, but it's not as disgusting as saying that slavery was a blessing for white people. Just saying.
Exactly.
Oh. But there is some good news. There's some good news to come out of this week, thankfully. Trying to not be all negative this week, because we've had a lot of it, and a lot of it has been justified, because a lot of negative shit is happening and we need to talk about it. But this is one of the more positive things that happened this week. The Supreme Court actually got to work this week. And one of the opinions that they slapped out there, which I know pretty much everybody and their grandfather and grandmother were sharing around. I think Scully even put it in the... Yeah, he did. Yeah. Well, the link I'm using is a different one, but it's the same story. But the Supreme Court issued its opinion Monday on a historic case about LGBT employment discrimination, with the majority... Bear in mind, this is a majority conservative court at this point. Just want to make that clear. So the majority decided that Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which prohibits discrimination on the basis of sex, also applies to gay or transgender people, which is good. And Neil Gorsuch, that guy who decided to who decided in a decision to, fuck over a truck driver who needed to get away from the truck, to save his own life. And that's just the simplest way I can put it. He is saying in Title VII, Congress adopted broad language that making it illegal for an employer to rely on an employee's sex when deciding to fire that employee. We do not hesitate to recognize today a necessary consequence of that legislative choice. An employer who fires an individual merely for being gay or transgender defies the law. Now, the dissentants, the people who were dissenting were Samuel Alito, Clarence Thomas, and, oh boy, that our favorite frat boy, Brett Kavanaugh. And by favorite, I mean least favorite. And by frat boy, I mean, pretty much rapist. There is one notable quote from Gorsuch, which I don't think was in the article, but I did see elsewhere. And he said, "It is impossible to discriminate."
You okay?
You all right, dude?
Sorry, just all this, I need to vent steam, basically.
Okay.
Gotcha.
It's at points, just to keep myself from exploding.
Yeah. Now, bear in mind, again, to reiterate that Gorsuch is on the one who is on the side that says, hey, yeah, you can't discriminate against trans and LGBT people in hiring practices and all of that. But there is a notable quote for him that says, "It is impossible to discriminate against a person for being homosexual or transgender without discriminating against that individual based on sex." So, and while I don't think I have it written down here, I don't think so. No, but I can try and Cliff's notes it a little bit. So you have two people who are attracted to a man, and if you fire one of them for being attracted to a man and not the other, that's discrimination based on sex, especially since one of them, either one of them, it would be wrong because that has no bearing on the workplace. So gay or straight or bi or whatever, that's still illegal under this thing. Same with being transgender. How you identify is how you identify. So at least that was my interpretation of how he put it. The point is, you cannot be fired or discriminated against when it comes to employment based on your sexuality or your gender identity. So, you cannot be discriminated against, legally speaking. There's still a whole other lot of work to be done. Let's be sure of this. Yeah. But this is a step in the right direction. But this is also the Supreme Court that also denied to hear a thing about the what was it about the immunity thing when it comes to cops or whatever. So you got a little bit. You take some, you lose some.
Also, they reversed the decision, basically allowing the Appalachian Pipeline to be built, essentially demolishing over the lives of Native Americans.
So okay, let me make sure it's clear in my head. They initially said no, don't build the pipeline, and now they're saying go ahead.
Yeah.
Fuck that! God damn.
Yeah, fuck a bunch of that bullshit.
Yeah.
You fucked up the Frogurt thing. You're supposed to do bad, then good, then bad, then good. You're not supposed to do good, then bad, then bad.
Yeah. God damn. It's like, God. But I guess even with the employment discrimination, I mean, if you can't hire anybody because everybody is not straight, then who's going to be the cogs in your machine? So yeah, how the hell am I even turning that into something? Well, the decision on the discrimination case, good. The other shit that we mentioned, not good. They can do better. They need to do better. And this is why people protest. This is why people riot. let's start a riot.
Yep.
So past couple of weeks, I mentioned this last week, but we've been missing out on that list of things that people can give opinions on, the one like for one opinion meme that I found a few weeks ago. And let's see, what did there 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's where I was. So we have 4 new ones this week because the last couple of weeks they've been kind of it's not necessary.
Yeah.
So our first one for this week, just topic of discussion, is number 56 on this list, mold bug. I don't know mold bug. I say as I quietly and surreptitiously.
Sounds like a Pokemon name.
Yeah. Okay, I did look him up before and I had forgotten. Okay, so mold bug is the full name is Meniscius moldbug, which is the pen name of one Curtis Guy Yarvin, and he is an American far-right blogger. Well, and according to Wikipedia, his ideas are often associated with the alt-right. 2007.
So he's insane.
Yeah. From 2007 to 2014, he authored a blog called Unqualified Reservations, which argued that American democracy is a failed experiment that should be replaced by totalitarianism. No,
it should not.
No. What we need is democratic socialism. Democracy,
exactly,
if done properly, can be fine. We just need a little bit of extra to it. That's where the socialism comes in, to make sure that everybody can vote. Everybody can take part, because even now, not everybody can take part because capitalism.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked a little bit further on this guy's Wikipedia article. He has links with the website Breitbart, which my word replacer replaced it with Blightfart. I don't remember who came up with that one, but that was funny. But yeah, he's linked with Breitbart and Steve Bannon. That guy, the no Nazi in Trump's camp. Well, one of several. Mm-hmm. So
yeah.
So do you guys have anything to add on this one before we go to the next one, or?
No.
All
right. Next one is Karl Marx, which
what? You cut out.
Karl Marx.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I've heard some things. I probably should know more, but
yeah.
But you know what? I'll read a thing in Wikipedia because, he was a German philosopher, economist, historian, sociologist, political theorist, journalist, and socialist revolutionary. So let's see. His critical theories about society, economics, and politics, collectively understood as Marxism, hold that human societies develop through class conflict. Capitalism, this manifests itself in conflict between the ruling classes, or the bourgeoisie, that control the means of production, and the working classes, known as the proletariat, that enable these means by selling their labor power in return for wages. Employing a critical approach known as historical materialism, Marx predicted that, like previous socio-economic systems, capitalism produced internal tensions which would lead to self-destruction and replacement by a new system known as socialism. We're trying, Carl! We're trying!
Yeah.
We're trying, man. So yeah, and that's a brief Wikipedia read on it, by the way. So I know there's more that can be said and all of that, but it's just, we've only got so long. Number 54, the next one up on the list, is Israel.
Good to have a homeland for my people, but it's run by a crazy person.
Thank you for going first.
Yeah. I had a feeling I would.
Yeah, just it's one of those things, and I'm also kind of tired, and I usually see it on, I want to say I see it on people on the right, but using Israel as kind of a shield, and all of that to, or actually using it to shield itself, I guess. No, they're using the specter of anti-Semitism to shield Israel from criticism, and it's like, no, that's not anti-Semitism. No, you are literally criticizing a country for things that they are legitimately doing that you have proof of them doing.
Israel is not Judaism.
Exactly.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah. And then the last one for this week on this one, number 53 is Gamergate. Oh, god damn. I know this one! Because when constructive deconstruction was going on, I think oh god, that got beat up quite a bit. Because god damn.
Gamergate, started by idiots, run by grifters.
Yep. And,
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. And for those who don't know, who want the actual, pinpoint of why it started and when it started, it all started because some asshole, some entitled prick, couldn't put his dick in Zoe Quinn, and so he started a whole smear campaign about her, leading to death threats, leading her to her having to relocate to get away from said death threats, and all of that, which then turned into the alt-right grifters that was mentioned. So Gamergate, fuck yourself. And if you truly, and I love how they used it's ethics in gaming journalism. Fuck off. Fuck off. If you actually cared about ethics in gaming journalism, you would be Jim Sterling.
Yeah.
So you want somebody who actually cares about games journalism and the ethics thereof. Look at Jim Sterling. He is a, no pun intended, sterling example of it.
Yep.
So do you guys have any other thoughts on Gamergate?
No. It's just really dumb.
Yeah, you pretty much said it. I mean, okay, basically I had a fucking ex-friend who was just a total asshole to me and pretty much everyone else. I go to check on his, fucking Twitter because I wonder what he's up to for some reason. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he still has hashtag Gamergate in his fucking Twitter bio in 2020.
In 2020. Wow.
This shit's old.
Yeah, we just... I mean... And the other gates born from that, and I'm meaning just one, and I'm meaning Comicsgate, which is equally as stupid.
I'm so tired.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
We are all tired.
Yeah. They also tried to start a Metalgate, but that went nowhere.
Metalgate? What?
Basically, they were complaining about people racist and sexist metalheads. It's like, oh, but my freedom of speech, my freedom of expression, dude. We can criticize. Dude, I'm a metalhead too. I can fucking criticize Nazi
Can we just
shit.
stop with everything being a gate? It's really annoying.
It is.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, we don't need a gate suffix. You know why people put the gate suffix? Because Watergate, and they forget that Watergate is an actual place, not just a fucking nickname.
Yeah.
Just people. Let's find something else. We don't need any other gates. Just people. Just I had a different thing on my mind and I kind of lost it, but I'll probably gain it back in just as quickly. Oh god. But yeah, so that is going to be it for the first half of our show. We'll go ahead and take our break, and then we come back. We will have some news. Some of it a bit insane, but most of it not as heavy. And I made sure of it.
Thank God.
Yeah, and
I'll get mine out of the way then.
Yeah. So when we come back, we'll get Rosen's thing out of the way, and then we'll do the news. So we will be right back. Hey folks, we'll get back to the show in a moment, but first I want to tell you about Patreon. Patreon is what I use to get around all of the YouTube adpocalypse bullshit, and while I don't have a lot right now, every little bit does help. And if you like what you hear or what you see on any of my videos or podcasts, head on over there. For as little as $1 a month, you can get all of these things early before anybody else does, and you can get them completely ad-free. Yeah, I know YouTube right now is technically ad-free, but at some point, I'm probably going to get big enough to where ads will start coming in, and those can be annoying, so you want to avoid that, right?
If you go ahead and go now over to patreon.com/gomer21xx, leave $1, $5, doesn't matter how much, you can get all of these. Again, you can get them early, and you get them without ads, even when I reach the point on YouTube to where ads can be put on these videos. So it's a win-win. And you can even avoid the ads that go up on the Anchor versions that go out to all of the other websites that are out there. No ads. It's great. So that's patreon.com/gomer21xx.
This little segment I have for myself here in a show that is mostly myself talking. I know how that sounds now. Wow. Before I get into what I wanted to talk about real quick, if you are a listener and you or somebody you know wants to maybe do like a 5-minute segment or so, 5 to 10, because I know sometimes I ramble on a little long, let me know and we'll get you set up. And all I ask is you just have them to me by recording time on Tuesday, which is Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Central Time. That way it's there. I don't have to worry about, oh no, are they sitting in the thing? And they don't have to worry about missing out if they miss the recording time or what have you, blah, 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 blah. It's a thing. But yeah, just poke at me on Twitter or something and we'll get you set up, because I kind of would like to feature other voices other than my own during this little break segment here. Yeah, it could be pretty much whatever, whatever you want, within reason. I mean, I think you guys know what we stand for and what we don't stand for. So, but yeah. But from that, I do want to talk about, I mentioned it a little bit earlier in the main show, and as you're going to hear, spoiler alert, I forget to plug my streaming later in the show, at least I think I do. But I've begun streaming on the regular. It's, like I said, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Central Time to 9 p.m. Central Time, at least to start with, until like I either get a better audience or find extra time or what have you. But it's a way to start small and gets me a little bit more on the regular, and it doesn't burn me out. Then that's an important thing. And then just doing whatever. Most streams so far I've started with like a video of mine, like an old video of mine. First one I did the Second Glance review. The second one I did the Royal Kill review. Not sure what's going to start off Wednesday night, which is the night you're hearing this if you're not a patron. But I know Wednesday nights are going to be Thespian Talk nights if we're able to do an episode that week. If not, it'll just be whatever it was I was doing before. This particular Wednesday is also the Isle of Armor release for Pokémon Sword and Shield. So that's going to be a fun one. I've been debating whether I want to wait to stream it so you guys can get my raw reactions, or if I just want to jump in. Or maybe I'll record some stuff and then put that up on the stream. That might be an idea I can play with too. So that way you guys will get at least some of that, and then I can enjoy it at my leisure. But that's something I'll work out. I've got one more sleep until the Isle of Armor. As of this recording. By the time this comes out, it'll have already been out. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. Getting some more Pokemon up in the Sword and the Shield businesses. Finally have a chance to evolve one of my Shiny Blissey into a Shiny Blissey. That's what it's going to be in. I'm going to evolve a Shiny Chansey into a Shiny Blissey. You'll notice, and another thing I want to just touch on real quick. You'll notice that there's a lot of flub ups and everything, and I treat this as though it is live theater. Yes, I know I can go back and edit out a lot of the stuff, and there is some editing that does get done in the show, but otherwise it's live theater to me. That's how I've rolled. That's my biggest thing, and it's a little easier, at least in podcast form. When it comes to like the videos and everything, that's a whole different story. But podcasts and other things, I treat it like a live show. I think a little bit more personable and a little bit more is personable even the right word? Relatable maybe? I don't know. You guys tell me. But yeah, so to cover to recap what I covered here, if you're interested in doing like a bit for this segment or whatever, just poke at me, let me know. We'll work out something. Let's try to keep it between 5 and 10 minutes. I know I'm coming up on the 5-minute mark already. Isle of Armor's coming out.
It should be out by the time this episode goes live for everybody. And streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Central Time. That's over on twitch.tv/Gomer21XX. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the show. And we are back from our break. And while we were over the break, Rosen had shared some very good information. Lay it on us, man.
I've got good story and a bad story. Which do you want first?
Well, damn, I don't have my dice roller immediately handy.
The bad story is longer, so.
You know what? Let's start with the bad story, and then we'll go with the good, because the other stories are definitely probably going to be lighter than the bad ones. So
that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
So let's talk about what horrible shit Vince McMahon has done now.
What did he do now?
Well, as some of you may know, he basically bribed Governor Ron DeSantis into declaring wrestling an essential service so that he could keep his wrestlers wrestling.
Oh yeah, that asshole.
And surprise, surprise, one of the developmental people has tested positive for COVID.
Because of course they did.
Now, you may be like, weren't they testing people? No! They have not been testing people at all, and are going to do, from what I can tell, one round of testing now, and that's it.
Oh wow, a whole round of testing in a state that's been having more and more cases come out.
They've been wrestling for 4 months like this, and not one test?
Really?
Not one?
I mean, you know what? You can go down to the damn CVS and go through the drive-thru and get the thing shoved up your nose for free. Seriously, you can
I'm
do
assuming the wrestlers have done that, but for fucking Vince is just been claiming that they've been, or the WWE's been claiming that they've been doing precautions and shit.
You know, there's another what is the term I'm thinking of? I had it and I lost it. Industry, that's the term. That also does mass testing on their talent on a regular basis. And you know they do it because if they don't, then their industry goes collapse. I'm allergic to bullshit, apparently. Not that that's bullshit. Vince McMahon is bullshit.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm alluding to the porn industry. I don't know how they're doing the COVID stuff. I know a lot of them are doing the stuff at home.
Well, if I may, both involve, and of course I gotta reference my favorite bit here, 2 big men with big chests and big muscles bumping meat.
Yep. That is true.
I feel like there's never been a better time for that joke.
Yes.
But there's more.
Mm-hmm.
They've been having smaller crowds with developmental wrestlers and friends and family of the wrestlers.
Right.
Who the crowds are not allowed to wear masks.
Why?
What?
Because Vince McMahon doesn't believe in germs.
Well, you know
that is
what?
The thing
I don't
told.
believe in Vince McMahon either, but he still exists.
Yeah. And keep in mind, there were multiple segments where wrestlers had to interact with the crowds.
God fucking damn it! You know, you have a lot of money. If you have a lot of money, you need to buy masks. And best kind of mask you can buy, honestly, is one of the ones that a lot of these mask makers are making. You know, and yeah, you both know where I'm going with this one. Mel Paradise makes masks. Go get her. Go buy some from her. They're relatively inexpensive and they're good quality. I have a couple of them myself, and they have served me well. And they are machine washable, so you know you don't have to worry about getting rid of it or having to buy 20 of them just for. Just to last you for a week or two. You don't have to do that. Just go buy a couple of hers. And as always, the link is in the doobly-doo. Seriously, go buy them.
Well, apparently, WWE put out an official statement on their no mask policy at Raw.
Oh, no.
Quote, fans have not been in attendance at WWE events since March 13th. Yesterday, a select number of friends and family were permitted to attend WWE's TV production. These individuals were required to participate in medical screenings prior to entering the closed set in our training facility, which, from what I've heard from Alexa Bliss telling it about it, was just a temperature check and how are you feeling.
Wow.
Yep, but we'll get back to that because there's
that's-
more. At the closed center of our training facility, and we were kept apart from in-ring performers and production personnel. Attendance was below 20% capacity, and social distancing guidelines were adhered to with at least 6 feet between parties, thus face masks are not required. Now, a few things. One, they're not allowed chairs. That's not really related to social distancing. That's just kind of mean on the WWE's part.
That is, because
Raw's a 3-hour show.
yeah. Okay, let me on the chair thing, because I do need to go off on this one, because I am a person who, if I've been standing for a while, my left foot has kind of got this collapsing arch thing going on, and I try not to put too much weight on it to the point to where it hurts it more, but after a while, it happens, whether I'm doing the right thing or not. And what that does is it sends like discomfort and pain up my leg, and up to the point that no other way to put it is like there's something being pinched in my ass. So like the grabby part, not the poopy part.
Yeah.
So just to clarify, and then that happens. It can happen like anywhere from 5 minutes or maybe 20 minutes. Something like that, of being on my feet, under normal circumstances. And I know I am not the only one. Law of averages would say I am not the only one. Making somebody stand on their feet for 3 hours, if they are not working, or even if they are working, no.
It's cruel. Now, keep in mind, this was a live event. They could be doing 7-hour tapings, and they want to be doing tapings now.
Oh boy.
Also, I want to go back to these individuals were and were kept apart from in-ring performers and production personnel. That's a blatant lie, and you know how I know?
How do you know?
Well, Raw Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits, their entrance involves going through and high-fiving the crowd, which they did last night!
Oh, God,
on live TV!
Oh, God fucking damn it.
There was another segment where Rey Mysterio's son fled from Seth Rollins through the crowd! Hi, I'm talking about how Vince is evil.
Yeah, apparently we
Casey
got the
can hear me
attention of
through the
Casey.
closed door.
Yeah. Well, we're loud people.
I've been told to calm my tits, so I will I'm trying to explain to those who don't really know wrestling that Vince McMahon is an insane person who we all kind of hate, but like there's a levels of hate, like, yeah, he sucks but we deal with it, or he is a literal war criminal, which is accurate.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And normally I don't like to talk bad in public forums about higher ups in wrestling, just for I want to be a wrestler.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to work for Vince McMahon.
I don't blame you.
He is an evil, evil man, and my integrity comes before my standings, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because if I don't have my integrity, I can't deal with it,
Yeah. Totally. So, I mean, you have a soul. You have a soul, man.
Yes.
I am not a soul man. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, so yeah. In a state which, like I said, rising number of coronavirus cases, even around my podunk little town, and I can tell you that. I can tell you one reason why. Not just because of Vince McMahon and his thing, and not just because DeSantis wants, to fuck everybody out of their money. Well, DeSantis, Gates, probably Rick Scott too, but I haven't heard anything about him lately, which makes me
He's
worried.
just keeping quiet.
Yeah.
I do find it funny that in a state where wrestling is predominant, because a lot of, even outside of WWE, a lot of wrestlers live in Florida, because, AEW's from Jacksonville and blah, 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 that their governor is named Rick Scott. When you consider the Steiner brothers, a famous tag team, their brothers named Rick and Scott. And their theme song, the first lyric was, "Here's a story of two brothers, Rick and Scott."
Well then.
Also, I'm done with the ranting for now because I think I'm blowing out of steam. But I have 2 bits of good news now.
Yeah.
One's actual good news. One's just fun. I'll give the fun one first because it's much shorter. This picture, this tweet I've just linked, those pictures, that's the son of the president of Argentina.
Oh, wow. So
Who, for the listening audience, is dressed as Bakugo from My Hero Academia in the UA cheerleader outfit.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Very nice. Oh, this is good. I approve of this. So you got the one other bit of good news, right?
Yes. I'll you go ahead and tell that.
Yes.
I put it in the green room.
Yes. So over the break, I mentioned it a little bit that that Rosen had some good news, and the good news is from the Pink News Twitter that I'm looking at. Staff at J.K. Rowling's publishing house are refusing to work on her new children's book over her relentless anti-trans tirade. Ha!
Serves her
God.
right.
That is what you get.
So,
Uh-oh.
the thing you just said is good, but update
Uh-oh.
that I just found for the Vince story.
Uh-oh.
Quote from Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful.com. Testing of WWE talent for COVID-19 has ended, and those waiting to be tested were instructed to come back at 7 p.m. They ran out of tests!
But what? How? God damn. Oh, wait. Wait. This is all in Florida, right? This is Florida,
Yes.
where our governor bootlicks Trump on every single every opportunity. And
Also, I'd like to add that the WWE Performance Center, if it's the same building I'm thinking it is at Full Sail University.
oh god,
This is
damn
at a college.
Oh god, fucking damn it. So they should not have run out of tests.
I didn't even know you could run out of tests.
Yeah, well,
Unless you grossly underestimate how many tests you have, which, when you know how many people you have, is impossible.
Yeah. So one of several things could happen. One, Trump went back on his word and did not give Florida nearly enough tests. You know, even though fucking DeSantis like to go. I'll let you imagine where those kisses are going.
Yeah.
And or two, and probably the most likely, Vince just was like, well, we'll just do the bare minimum.
He didn't want to do it.
Yeah. I don't want to do it. We just want to make money. I just want to make money.
This is bullshit, but we'll do a little bit. Well, we gotta do the whole thing? Come on!
Yeah. When really
Also...
yeah. When really all of these wrestlers really needed to do. And you can circumvent Vince by doing this. And I don't know how well known it is among them. So I'm not gonna say whether or not they're dumbasses for it. Because I don't think they are. They may not have known. Like I said earlier, CVS, you can do it, get it for free, drive through, get the swab up your nose, and then go on your way.
I can answer that, actually. The WWE environment is such that if you show a sign of weakness, you're basically destroyed.
Oh, really?
And Vince views sneezing as a sign of weakness.
Oh, really?
Yes. Like, wrestling is an interesting business in that it's 100%, like, it's kind of too much of a popularity contest.
Oh, God.
Like, as an autistic person, it worries me that how I'm perceived as a person, like, or not as a person, like, as a, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, not on my actions, but on...
Deed?
Help me out here.
Words, deeds.
Yes, like, how I come off towards the locker room versus how or what I do, and, like, morally...
Yeah.
It's difficult, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't want to get too personal in this because I have more things to rant about because I have other companies to compare this to. And I apologize for this taking up a good chunk of the episode. It's just, this is unbelievable. I was actually up late at night fuming about this.
Yeah, and I don't blame you. I'm not even really into wrestling, except like the little bits that I listen to when I edit One Crazy Weekend, and that's about it. That's the most of my exposure.
You don't need to be into wrestling to get to know why this is horrible.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
Let's take some other companies. AEW, for example. I love AEW. I know some people working in AEW. And while I'm not thrilled that they're still doing live stuff, I understand that they are taking every single precaution to keep people safe. They're actually having tests. They're doing social distancing. They're having the wrestlers stay away from people the majority of the time.
yeah,
They're having people stay safe, especially people who, unlike the WWE, they're taking care of people who might have autoimmune deficiencies.
yeah.
I didn't mention that, by the way. There's active wrestlers who have autoimmune deficiencies that are still wrestling right now in the WWE.
Oh, god damn it. And
Roman Reigns is home because he recently recovered from leukemia, but Daniel Bryan has an autoimmune deficiency and he's wrestling.
oh, fuck me.
Good God.
New Japan. New Japan handled this, I think, the best out of these companies. They stopped. They just stopped until 2 days ago.
Yeah.
You know why? Because Japan handled this well enough to where things are better. They
Yeah.
didn't fuck up like America.
Yeah. And I think even
And-
I think on that one, even New Zealand, up until
New Zealand, there are none. There are no cases. They're done.
they were there. I think there was like a couple of them that came in from I guess out of the country or whatever. But
For the most part, they
yeah.
beat it.
yeah, we could do that too if Trump wasn't such a greedy asshole.
Yeah.
Trump. But they're still doing. They're doing shows with no fans in attendance. They're doing shows. They're having the entire arena cleaned in during the halftime. And so these are big companies. So let's end this little tirade with a small company, a company I love, GCW. They're an indie promotion here in America, and they're running their first show back since the pandemic began this Saturday in Indianapolis. From what I understand, it's in a state park. It's an open air venue.
Oh wow.
They're doing social distancing guidelines. In fact, they wrote a thing. I'm trying to find right now as I'm talking. Give me a second.
Yeah. So it seems like they're doing it outside. That's good.
It is in the Celebration Plaza Amphitheater at White River State Park.
Cool. Don't remember what part of Indy that is, but okay.
Indianapolis.
No, I'm Indy, not Indiana.
Oh.
Yeah. I know it's Indianapolis. I just don't remember what part of the city that is. But oh well, that's okay.
Oh yeah, here's the thing. Additional info regarding seating and safety protocols. Outdoor/open air venue. Fans can space out at their leisure. General admission and standing row only fans can bring their own chairs to set up at a location of their choice. Modified ringside seating. We will reduce ringside seating by 50% and stagger the configurement so there is a safe distance in front or in back on either side of each group or individual. Group seating. You may sit in a small group if the tickets are purchased together. Any individual ringside tickets will be spaced appropriately. Sanitize. We will have no fewer than 12 hand sanitizer stations on premises.
Nice.
And limited tickets. They planned that AEW handled this, I think, well enough for an American company.
Yeah.
GCW handled this spectacularly for an American company. New Japan handled this spectacularly for any company.
Yeah. Sounds like
WWE fucking tripped over their own dick.
Yeah.
Yep, good way to put it.
Definitely. Just goof.
Now that my voice is hurting, let's move on.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. So we do have some other news.
Yep.
That's not going to be necessarily a shouty. So our first story comes, interestingly enough, from Uprocks, which is a site I don't use very often. But many people are still experiencing the majority of their human interactions on Zoom as the COVID-19 pandemic rages worldwide, so it's no surprise that the feeling of talking to someone was inevitably monetized for celebrity gain.
I completely forgot to ask, do we need to have a name, do we need to cover up saying COVID, or?
No, I don't. Okay. So you bring up a good thing, because this does go live on YouTube as well. I don't give a shit what YouTube thinks, because this is not monetized on YouTube to begin with. We're not that
Fair
big. And even if we were, fuck it, I don't care.
Fair enough. I
Yeah.
I really like what the Game Grumps are doing.
Yeah.
The Backstreet Boys reunion tour.
Yes. So Cameo has found interesting ways to stay in the news as many people remain relatively trapped in their homes and seek
He
human
released
connection.
Word Up 2. Sorry, that it came to me and I had to.
There you go. Remember when Mark McGrath breaking a couple up during a cameo went viral, a video that turned out to be a fairly predictable hoax? Well, now the company has upped the ante while adding Zoom calls to the equation. That's right, for a somewhat unreasonable rate, you can now have private talks with celebrities, which I'm sure won't be awkward even a little bit because you're just so dang personable. Now,
Wait.
So
Mark McGrath?
I don't. Who is Mark McGrath?
I know who that is.
Who is he?
He's the singer of Sugar Ray.
Oh,
And he is the subject of one of my favorite videos of all time.
Oh, okay.
I think you might know where I'm going with this. From Cody Ko, him and his buddy Noah Miller made a video reacting to Mark McGrath drunkenly hassling a fan who yelled at him sugar gay.
Oh.
Sugar gay? Who said sugar gay? I'll choke your fucking face.
Wow. Okay. So an
I'll
asshole.
tweeze your nipples, bro.
No wonder Sugar Ray has been really awkward to listen to lately. Okay. That explains it.
This was like 10 years ago or something. He was hammered.
Yeah. Okay, so for those who don't know, Cameo is basically a site you go to. You can pay a celebrity to do a small video for you or your friend or what have you. I've honestly considered looking at some of the more lower end priced ones to do like some bumpers for Thespian Talk. I'm just a little shy in pulling the trigger.
Yeah. There's some wrestlers do Cameo that I know.
Yeah. But yeah, Cameo's public relations team listed some of the notable celebrity options like Jeremy Piven, Gilbert Gottfried, Lance Bass, Vicky Gunvalson, yeah, I think I got that right, Brett Favre, Drake Bell, and Dr. Drew, which are just a few more than the 50 people now available for Zoom calls. And as the AV Club noted, Piven is available for a 10-minute group call if you have a cool... Now, hold on to your butts. Clench your colons. $15,000 at your disposal and need to get yelled at by the dude from Entourage. And a quote here says, "It sounds miserable enough that we can't really blame Jeremy Piven, the mercury-filled Entourage actor, for valuing that 10 minutes at an alarming rate of $15,000. Laugh.
Mercury-filled is such a good insult.
Yeah.
Lance Bass is only charging $1,250 for fuck's sake. Sean Astin's only $600. And while $5,000 still seems high for Brett Favre, it's not $15,000. Thinking it might be a typo, we reached out to Cameo and were told that, yes, that is absolutely Piven's rate. Okay, so all of these for Zoom calls. I could understand, paying...
You get 25 Samwise Gamgees for one Jeremy Piven.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. I understand, monetizing, like, one-to-one private chats. Sex workers do it all the time. You have... tiers on Patreon that has like group chats with patrons who pay high enough, what have you. That's one thing.
Yep.
It's been a while since I've looked at a sex worker's rates for that particular thing, but I don't recall them being too high. Maybe a couple of hundred at the highest, going on memory alone. Maybe. But 600. And this is for Sean Astin. This is for Sam Weiss. This is for Mikey Walsh. Okay? For $600. Who has that kind of money? And that's not getting into all the other ones. Who has $600 lying around? I mean, okay, technically, yeah, I kind of do, but it's all set for bills.
Yeah.
I have bills to pay. So I don't have that much to spare. Let me put it that way. Who has that to spare? Nobody on this podcast.
I have a palate cleanser when you're ready.
But yeah, so and they also list a bit of Zoom available celebrities, which I guess was a link, and I didn't note that when I copy pasted it into the file. But still, it's just, if you want to go on Cameo, You can check it out. There are some celebrities and actors and singers that are of a decent price and that would be worth it. So, at the very least, go check it out. But these guys, no. Too much.
Cool.
It's not like they don't need the money. Maybe some of them do. Some of them don't. But whether you do or you don't, $15,000 is just way too much. Fuck you, Jeremy Piven.
Yeah.
So before we get to the palate cleanser, Scully, what do you have to say about all of this?
I mean, interesting idea, but I think the only people who are going to be able to really, fucking throw $600, $15,000 at these people are like other rich motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they want to do that, but geez, I don't know who's gonna do that. I mean, maybe someone will be insane enough to do it, but
yeah.
I don't know.
So Rosen, you have any other thoughts, and then we can go into your palate cleanser real quick.
People will always have money to burn, and never for anything good. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your palate cleanser.
So, I love it when people take a shit movie and make a great meme out of it.
Uh-oh.
And this has happened now. Okay, so are either of you familiar with the movie Jack and Jill?
Isn't that the...
That is the Adam Sandler movie where he plays a brother and sister.
That's what I thought. Okay. I've not seen
now,
it,
that
but
movie is garbage. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah, I'm familiar
But
with the premise.
there is one mildly funny joke in the movie.
Uh-oh.
And the premise of the movie is basically Adam Sandler's character Jack is an ad exec that is trying to get Al Pacino to sign with a Dunkin' Donuts deal to promote their new Dunkachino.
Dunkachino.
Because it sounds like Al Pacino. And the payoff at the end is that the actual ad is this fucking bombastic, insane musical number.
Holy shit.
That is so over the top that it's kind of amazing.
Nice.
Now, someone took this and made an account called Daily Dunkachino, where you think, oh, the first day they just posted the regular Dunkachino video, and thinking, oh, it's just going to be posting this video every day. Then, and this is started on May 28th, May 29th comes around, we have Dunkachino, but it's my first fan AMV XD. And then you realize, oh, it's going to be a different variant of these Dunkachino memes every day.
Oh, wow.
And there's fan submissions and everything. So since there's not that many, I would like to read the titles of what we have so far for Daily Dunkachino.
Okay.
Resuming from May 30th and going forward, we have Dunkachino, but the guy working at the counter's edibles kick in and he begins disassociating.
Wow.
Wow.
Dunkachino, but Al Pacino interrupts the Dunkin' employee's mid-sentence before his song because he doesn't care about minimum wage workers.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Dunkachino, but the one worker who questions Al Pacino no longer questions him.
Oh boy.
Dunkachino 150cc's mirror mode. Dunkachino, but the whole world is turned upside down.
Okay.
Dunkachino, but the shots are in reverse order. And keep in mind, a lot of these are fan submitted, so they made basically a Google Doc to like link everything.
Yeah.
Dunkachino, but it's a Dance Dance Revolution level. Dunkachino, but it gets continuously wider. Dunkachino, pero está en español.
All right. Wow.
Dunkachino, but it's the family sitcom. And even got the Family Matters font.
Oh, wow.
Dunkachino, but it's dubbed by Duke Nukem. Dunkachino, but it's a SpongeBob episode. Dunkachino, but Al Pacino gets a tactical nuke.
All
I think
right.
it's a Fallout reference. Mm-hmm. Or it might be Call of Duty. Dunkachino, but it's the current state of the Dunkin' Donuts from the external shot of the Dunkachino video. Huh? Like someone went to that Dunkin' Donuts and whip panned to the closed sign.
Oh, wow.
Dunkachino, but it's Half-Life. Dunkachino, but it's a Vaporwave remix. Lo-fi hip-hop girl tries to continue studying even though Al Pacino is recording his commercial just outside. Dunkachino in alphabetical order.
Oh, wow.
Dunkachino, but it's MIDI converted.
Huh.
Oh, boy.
This one hurts. Dunkachino, but it's an edit from 2009.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
God.
You dunked in the wrong chino.
Wow.
Dunkachino, but the cameraman is going through nicotine withdrawal.
Oh, God.
Al's thesis, which is, Dunkachino, but it's Evangelion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daily Dunkachino silent film.
Okay.
Dunkachino, but everyone is voiced by Hatsune Miku.
Uh-oh.
Dunkachino, but it's filmed like an old Minecraft comedy video. Dunkachino, but all the words have been alphabetized.
Alrighty then.
Dunkachino, but it's in 4:3 aspect ratio.
Oh, dear.
Dear Dunkachino, which I think is another anime reference. Breaking Badachino. Dunkachino, but it's a lo-fi remix. Dunkachino, but I actively edit Al Pacino out of the frame.
Wow.
Dunkachino, but the guy in the white shirt is straight vibing, though. Dunkachino, but it has edit and eddy sound effects. Dunkachino, but it's at a low frame rate. Dunkachino, and the newest one today, Dunkachino, but it's through a fisheye lens.
Alrighty then.
Well, then.
Well, something we'll all need to go check out. Oh, but yeah. But I don't think this next story is going to be a Dunkachino mix, but or I don't know, who knows. Out of Estero, Florida, America's Punchline. Hooray. Lee County deputies, and bear in mind, this is what I am about to read is all of the story verbatim. Lee County deputies are looking for a man accused of stuffing 7 bottles of wine in his pants at an Estero Total Wine and stealing them, as opposed to stuffing them into his pants and not stealing them. I don't know. The man stole the bottles during 3 separate trips, according to Crime Stoppers. The wine was worth $700.
Well, they're saying instead of stealing them, he would juggle them with his nuts.
I guess. So the wine was worth $794. That's some expensive ass wine.
Yeah.
And when I first saw the story, I was like, okay, 7 bottles of wine. How much were they? Were they like what, $100? And saw the price, and I'm like, oh, more than 100. Jeebus, just.
Yeah, I crunched the numbers, and it's an average of $113.43 per bottle of wine. Most expensive I bought was 1 bottle of wine for $30.
Yeah.
So
I don't really do the wine. If I have 2 alcohols that I go to. Well, okay, 3 alcohols that I've gone to more readily in my life: the vodka, the whiskey, and my absolute favorite that I haven't been able to have in years because it's hard to find, lambic. Oh, those are my favorites. In fact, I still got a couple of lambic bottles that I can use for props and videos if I want. Which, by the way, speaking of lambic, I mentioned at the beginning part of the show I've been doing streaming. I've been starting off each stream with an old video of mine that I did, and the last night's was the Royal Kill review that I did back in 2014, 2015 or something like that, and that features me heavily drinking from a lambic bottle because, oh shit, I needed it. And then I spent a good few minutes just critiquing myself after the review. Because, wow, there are some things I would definitely have done differently. But that's okay. So do either of y'all have any thoughts on this short story on this wine thief? Do you think it's worth it?
I mean, okay, so.
Depends on how old it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but 3 separate trips. Okay, and no one thought, hey, there's this suspicious looking dude going in and out of our store. Maybe we should apprehend him.
Yeah, you would think. But it's Lee County. Everybody's probably hopped up on meth.
Okay, yeah.
And watch, somebody from Lee County is going to write in, fuck you! We're all hopped up on pot, thank you. Nah. Oh, so we mentioned COVID and the masks and stuff earlier, and you really should, if you're gonna go out, wear your damn mask. or at least have one handy. Like, if you're in an area that's not a lot of people around, obviously you're not going to need it as much. But if you're going someplace like, say, your Walmart or your Piggly Wiggly, you're going to need your damn mask. And by the way, I went to Walmart yesterday because I needed to get supplies. So many people not only were not wearing masks, but even Walmart employees were wearing the masks. Like you know how people will like wear the mask but not cover their damn nose? Saw that from Walmart employees. I just want to look at them and be like, you motherfuckers. I know it gets uncomfortable. I know the glasses do the fog up thing, you know? I understand that. I get this. But it's better than spreading the plague. You know, I would, you know, if I was wearing glasses more regularly, I would be like, okay, it sucks, but it's better than spreading the damn plague.
Yeah, glasses wear here. I wear masks anyway because it sucks.
Yeah. So, with that said, Rio Grande Valley, Texas. Gloves and face masks are posing a threat to drainage systems because they're not being disposed properly. Water bottles and trash bags are typically the things you find clogging up drainage systems, but now, personal protective equipment, PPE, like masks, gloves, and Lysol wipes are on a rise. I swear I saw rise and I first thought, wait, on a rinse? What? No. That's just my eyes being assholes. During the pandemic, we saw an increase in illegal dumping. A lot of the issues we normally don't see definitely escalated more, said Raul Sison, general manager for the Hidalgo County Drainage District Number 1. With people leaving their gloves outside of the supermarket or their masks at parks, Sison said, even the smallest form of litter is causing problems. A lot of people think while they see the curb on the side of the street and say, well, I can throw it in there, it's going to wash away, but you gather all that trash together, it accumulates downstream and starts creating issues for us, said Sison. Welcome back. Ahead of hurricane season, Sison said it's a crucial time to pick up after ourselves and properly dispose of PPE equipment. I swear, this tongue. Which can cause extensive flooding. When the rain comes, that litter gets washed into the inlands, which end up in the ditches, which then end up in the system, and that's where the clogging starts, he said. According to Sison, clearing out drainage systems typically takes weeks because of the amount of the trash buildup. He said the best way to get rid of face masks and gloves is to dispose of them safely in the garbage. Now, gloves, okay, you know, you don't necessarily want to keep gloves, you know, your handy, like, you know, wintry type gloves. You don't necessarily want to keep them around because they do get a little too warm. Masks also get a little too warm, but those help prevent the spread of the COVID a lot more. So, you know, and gloves also help a little bit in that sense. But there's a reason why people use the disposable ones is because they're quicker and easier to put on, and they do better than your regular cloth gloves, which is fine. Masks, like I said earlier, go buy yourself a good put together cloth mask. Mel Paradise, go get some from her. They're relatively good. They're relatively cheap. She has some really goddamn good quality. And you know, even the mayor of my hometown swears by them. For those who don't know, that's my dad. So I can say that with full confidence. So you buy your masks so you don't have to throw them away. You know, and if you're gonna have this stuff, and I haven't seen it as much. Again, this is one of those things I haven't seen as much, but I understand it's a bigger problem in larger areas. And these people need to be reminded, that's why we have trash cans, you fucking idiots. Trash cans are for your trash. If you're done with your gloves, throw them away. Don't just throw them on the side of the road. Don't throw them in your ditches. Just throw them away. That's all you need to do. It's literally all you need to do. Do you have any thoughts here, Scully?
Man, don't fucking litter. It's just, don't litter. Yeah, throw your stuff in the trash.
Yeah. How about you, Rosen?
Yeah, I came into the story late, but just don't throw your things away. We don't need this shit going on now, too.
Yeah, just, you know, littering is bad enough. Don't litter with all this other shit.
Yeah.
So let me double check the time. All right. So with that, we do have one other news story, but I'm gonna hold off on it for right now so we can get out of here and then we can get to the curtain call hopefully this week. If you're watching or listening to this like the day it comes out public, or if you're a patron and you're listening to it early, yeah, I was a little bit late on the curtain call this week. I apologize for that. I will get better about getting that out more often and on a sooner thing. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and get out of here on that really stupid but actually higher note than what we started with. No, I guess. So, Rosen, if we wanted to find you on the social media, where could we find you?
I got a link tree now, so it's linktr.ee/Rosenthorn.
Sweet, and I'll make sure to update that in the doobly-doo as well. Scully, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Scolopendra and Scolopendra91 at .tumblr.com.
Sweet. And as for me, all of my links are in the link tree down below in the doobly-doo. That is linktree/Gomer21XX. And of course, I've mentioned, we brought up like the YouTube ads or whatever. One thing that would really help to turn this more into a full-time thing, outside of whatever YouTube ad revenue I may or may not get, is going to patreon.com, Gomer21XX. You can become a patron. You can get these things early. You can get the curtain calls that are Patreon exclusive, as long as I get them up in a timely manner. I'm gonna beat myself up for that for a little bit, but I'll be okay. And also, there's also Anchor support if you want to support through that. And I understand through all these times, maybe we're not so high tier on the list, and that's fine. Get your important shit out of the way first, and if you have any left, throw some our way. So with that, thank you guys for listening, and until next time, this is Gomer, the Ranting Thespian, with Rosenthorn and Scolopendra, signing off.
Later.
All right, and I am back. Seems like you heard me just 5 seconds ago. That's because you probably did. Yeah, that was definitely an episode. With the way this is set up, I couldn't listen to it, and I'm kind of thankful I can't, because I don't want to listen to my own voice for that long. So, yeah, we'll get music fired back up, and we'll get the Switch going again. There we go. Yeah, so got a little bit. I'm gonna take on some raid battles. While the show was going on, I did go and there we go. I did go and mess around with some stuff, and I noticed Ari is lurking. Hi, Ari. Couldn't say anything before pre-recorded thing. Oh lordy, so I think I did notice one over here. But yeah, in terms of the stuff I was doing while the show was going, I was just, capturing and leveling up some Pokemon. Nothing too exciting. Oh, you. Okay, so let's connect. I caught myself a Fomantis. Yeah, and I gotta wait till the next day to bloody fucking do the thing with it. Alright. Aeroscuda looks like. So, what do I want to use? Well, it's water type, so I could use electric or grass. I mean, either one will work. What are you at here, Venusaur? You know what? I'm gonna use you. Because I can. And hopefully others will come in and join, and if not, no big deal. I know there's like a big Zeraora event going on too, and it's basically if a million trainers beat Zeraora, which, hey, 4 trainers per thing, so it adds up quickly. Relatively, at least. So, and we've got like 10 days to do it, so I think we'll be fine. Because once Because if you participate and you beat at least one Zeraora, and it makes 1,000,000, you get a shiny version. Interestingly enough, one of the Zeraora that you can fight in these raid battles, that you cannot capture, I want to stress that, cannot capture it, but it can be shiny. How gut-wrenching is that? A shiny you have to battle, you cannot capture it. Ugh. But, you know, if we beat 1,000,000 Zeraora, or if 1,000,000 of us beat enough Zeraora, then we all get a shiny. At least the ones that participated. I've beaten one, I took on another one, so I'm at least in for it, thankfully. Ooh. Really? Nobody wants in on this? Nobody? Nobody? Seriously? None of y'all want in on this. Alright. Still debating whether I want to keep on with the Sword and Shield stuff, like max raids on Friday, or want to go back to the randomizer. I might go back to the randomizer Friday. But we'll see how it works out. We'll see what pans out. And I am honestly kind of glad that, in addition to doing the stream, OBS is also recording at the same time, so I automatically have a backup even if Twitch goes caca. So if Twitch won't do it, I will. But so far Twitch has been good, and I've been able to have it migrate over to the separate YouTube channel I have set up just for gaming streams and all of that good stuff. So that's gonna have this episode of Thespian Talk on it too. Didn't I start with this track? I think I did. That's okay. My Pokemon playlist, I have the potential to make it longer, I just chose not to. Because I really just like the mostly battle music. But I really should expand it, but I could do that next time. Or by next time. Barraskewda. Yeah, it's that Venusaur is a little too greenish on my screen. Probably on yours too. I don't know, but max overgrowth. I think the more of these I do over here on the Isle of Armor, the more I'm supposed to be able to spread around the energy and get some more max mushrooms. And you get 3 of those, take it to the dude, and then you can, if your Pokemon is capable of Gigantamaxing, it'll give that particular Pokemon the Gigantamax factor. Which is kind of like Mega Evolution. Kind of like Mega Evolution crossed with Z moves, so. Oh. Oh, and all 3 of you are using... Oh, all 3 of you are using status moves, aren't you? Oh, son of a... Oh. How you do it? Clefairy and Togepi both using Life Dew. I mean, okay. Okay. From my head, I laid the seeds of your destruction. Hey, did you really try feather? Really? We don't need your feather dancing. We need you to actually do something. The Hadouken needs to actually do something. I mean, at the very least, we're keeping our HP up. So, I guess I can't complain too much. Oh, now they're all going to attack. Okay. There you go. That's how you do it. Oh no. You hurt the baby. And the baby's gonna come back and drain you. Drained with a kiss. Speaking of draining, I can drain too. Oh. I don't need you, so I'm not gonna catch you. Armorite ore. Yeah, XP candies. Okay. Another one up here. Oh, an egg's hatching. Which one's coming out first? Sapini or Igglybuff? Okay. Igglybuff loves to sing. Marshmallow-like body gives off a faint, sweet smell. Oh dear. Means other Pokemon will want to eat it because it smells so sweet. I mean, you smell candy and you want to eat it sometimes. I was, you know. So. Fire and flying. Let's see. Oh yeah. I have an answer for that. This Rhyperior will do just fine. Like, looks like Talonflame here. Come on, people. Come on, people, we're live on stream. I need some players to come in. Obviously nobody in the chat can do it, but because I think the only person I know of in the chat doesn't have access, so that's understandable, but I guess I'm just more speaking out into the ether. Gotta stay hydrated, kids. Oh. Hello, Eagle. You're probably not watching. You probably don't even realize I'm streaming. Okay. Awesome, man. Had the same idea I did. Alright. Alright. Brody. Adrian Brody. Adrian Brody. Adrian Brody. Adrian Brody. Do 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 do. I have to go and watch Brody Quest after this now. Or otherwise I'm not going to have it right. And then it's going to be stuck in my head, but it'll be stuck in my head properly. Oh, one of the other things I was doing while the podcast was going on was going around and finding more of those Diglett. And it's a Garrett. I don't know which Garrett this is. I know a Garrett, but I don't think he plays Pokemon. But hello, we are going in. If this turns out to be shiny, oh my god. Big Burb. I mean, I've got a shiny. We're gonna rock it. Brought a Pikachu. Just a Pikachu. I guess you're counting on the other all of us other players to actually pick up the slack a bit. I mean, that's fine, but it's not like oh, wait a minute. This ain't gonna do too well for your Pikachu, buddy. And that's why. Oops. That Lizard Breath is on. Wait, is their Pikachu a shiny? I think so. Oh, okay. I couldn't see anything because my fat ass was in the way. Oh, that buddy is not happy. Right. Surfing Pikachu. Aha! You knocked out one of our comrades. You little. Wow. You know, I think the other Rhyperior trainer is not going to be happy with the Pikachu trainer for a while. Probably don't even know each other. But, you know, I wouldn't be happy with them either. But, and since I don't need one, I can just let him go. What did I get? XP candies, okay. Armorite ore, always a good thing. A nugget. That's right, I got a whole bunch of big nuggets from the Meowth distribution. Oh hey, it's a Diglett. Da da da. Da 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 da. Oh, 3 more on Challenge Beach. Yeah, I had camera. Jar of honey. Not shiny, I've already got you. Yeah. I did that. I raised up my cub foo using the Tower of Darkness. The single strike Urshifu. It just gives out what it just does one big aura instead of the aura. Let's see. Any other digs around here? Ooh, that's an item. Big old pearl. No. Man. How many more items as opposed to the regular wild area? Maybe it just seems that way. I'm like actively exploring it. There's the little Meryl. One more Pecco. Oh yeah, talk to some of these, you just get random ingredients, like pre-cooked burger to cook into some curry. Sure, why not? Cavern looks so cool at night. It's gonna be a Happiny. Yay! Mimicking Chansey, Happiny will place an egg-shaped stone in its belly pouch. Happiny will treasure this stone. Okay. I need Arvana. Here, fishy fishy. Oh, Remoraid. I don't want a gunfish. I want a dark, rough-skinned piranha fish. Drop in a good old wishing piece. Ah, Starmie. Alright. It's water and psychic. I don't think I have a dark electric type at the moment, but that's okay. Melmetal works just as well, though. Because it has electric attacks, it's resistant to psychic. There you go. We got somebody coming in. We gotta take on this big starfish. Don't mind me. I'm just jamming to the music while we wait. One. Here we go. Oh, it's a big lavender starfish. Oh, our Pokemon is shiny. Why? Oh, now that's a good move. Yeah. I like bring a fire lizard in here. Uh-oh. Connections get lost, they happen, but we find them again. That's what you get for bringing a fire type to a water type battle. The AI is stupid sometimes. But who's stupider, the fire type trainer or the guy with the Wobbuffet who doesn't know how to use his damn gimmicky Pokemon? Then again, the Wobbuffet's still up, so... Oh! And bye-bye. I'm not worried about Starmie, so if the other dude needs one, then there you go. Oh? It's the Diglett! Digging! And that's Josh, apparently. It's an octopus cannon. No. I want a Carvana, damn it. Let's see. Oh, Sharpedo. Oh, you guys are here hiding out from the Sharpedo too, huh? Those little fuckers are fast. And earlier there was a giant fuck-off Wailord. And I do mean giant. I mean, they're giant to begin with, but... Oh, you coming? You coming? You coming? What you gonna do? Asshole. Oh no, here comes another one. And boost, 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 boost. No, 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 no. Make like a Joestar and run the fuck away. Okay. Okay, so nothing. All right. Toss in a piece here. Oh, Scizor. That is one I need. It'll save me from having to do one of my trades. So... I want my Gigantamaxing hidden ability Cinderace. It's going to be a big goddamn bipedal bunny with a ball of fire. I mean, I don't know about you, but a big bipedal bunny with a big ball of fire is kind of awesome. And then after this particular raid, after this particular raid, I'll call the stream for the night, but... So, yeah. The only way this could end... The only way this could end on a better note than what it is, because it's not a bad note. Because I'm getting a Pokemon that I need to get out of the way, and it'll save me one less trade. But if this is shiny, that would be like the perfect capper to the evening right here. Probably won't be, because, you know, the odds are still like 1 in 13 something, 1300 something. You know, and that's because I have the shiny charm. Or was that with something else? No, that is with this. Okay. That's right. Come on, don't be afraid of some mantis that you can easily roast to fire. It's just like a Durant, except bigger. And actually could hurt you. I now suddenly understand why they don't want to fight a big fucking metal mantis. But then they're cowards, so meh. I'm kidding. It's just probably a simple fact that nobody's come across it. Well, here's hoping the AI gives me some good partners. Unlike the one dumbass that brought a Salazzle to a Starmie fight. Alright. Not shiny, but that's okay. Alright, not a bad variety, although the Togepi will worry me a little bit, but that's okay. Damage limits. Fuck these damage limits. Wait, it's fighting and flying type move. You'd think at least one of them would still be super effective. Huh. Okay. I see how you're gonna play. Alright. I see your game. Knock out the Halucha. Okay. You know, at least you have a heart. You're not going to immediately for the baby. Meanwhile, burn, motherfucker, burn! At least they can only do 2 barriers. wonder if that'll take him down. Yep. Alright. So, solo raids with only computer players, supposed to be 100%. So, I'm gonna match it up by throwing a regular Pokeball at it. Normally I would try a repeat ball for one of these, but it's not registered, so it wouldn't work out too well. Three. And that's how many licks it takes to get to the center of that Tootsie Pop. So now we have a Scizor. Yay! What else did I get? Some candies. A bottle cap. Awesome. Bulky pincers account for 1/3. Oh, this is a female. Cool. 1/3 of Scizor's body weight. Single swing of one of these pincers will crush a boulder completely. Yeesh. Oh, alright, let me fly to a safe place before I cannot camp on the water. Awesome as that could be. Alright. So, alright, I'm gonna stay right over here. Here we go. Hey, Aegislash. Yay! Alright. So yeah, that is going to be it for tonight's stream. I'll be back Friday at 6 p.m. Central Time. We're going to be doing something Pokemon related. Either more of this or back to the randomizer, one of the two. So, hi random person. I'm just kind of standing here fluffing my hair. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this particular one. Next Wednesdays, I might switch it up and not worry about the podcast on this. I'm not sure, but I'll give it a try, because on the one hand it's like, okay, it's still putting stuff out there and it's still putting content out for anybody who's viewing it, but at the same time it's like, I kind of want to do more of the games. But well, you know, we'll play that one by ear. But Friday for sure, probably it's either this or back to the randomizer. So yeah. That's going to be it for this time. Thank you for coming out and watching. If you're watching this on the VOD, thank you for tuning in and sticking with it. Hopefully the time codes that I put in these when they go up on YouTube are helpful. If you want to skip to certain points or what have you. So yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Gomer the Ranting Thespian, signing off. Later.